This is something that you need to know. Whenever you scroll on YouTube or, TikTok or wherever, and you come across these people telling you you're getting manifesting wrong, you're not manifesting right, you're doing it wrong, but I can prove it. Let me show you how. Whenever you hear that, that's got to be a red flag because this person is inferring that their way is the only way. And now let me tell you about manifesting. There is no such thing as a one size fits all. Whatever it is to you, whatever it means to you, and however you approach it and however you execute it, that is the perfect way for you. This is where people don't understand. There is no one way to do anything. There's no one way to live life, to carry yourself, to enjoy life, to interact with others. There's no one way to do anything. There's a multitude of ways to get things done. So whenever anybody comes across so pretentious and pompous like that and says, well, you're getting manifesting wrong. Let me show you how. I can prove it. And this is the way that you should do it. It's all garbage. Just like I tell you, it's not the law of attraction. It's the law of distraction. That's what it is. Because it's a waste of time nonsense. Everything that comes from this system is a lie. One of them tells you, this is the way to manifest. The other one, no, that's not the way. This is the way. That's why you're so confused with all of this misinformation. That's what has your brain scrambled. It's the same thing in the system. The researchers of such and such say that strawberries are poisonous to you, but take our pills. It's every day it's something else. Bananas will kill you. Try our pharmaceuticals instead. They're healthy for you. This is what you're dealing with. They try to discourage you from entering into the organic, biological, natural realm of foods that are actually good for you, and then venture into their stores and their pharmacies and their laboratories for all that plant-based garbage that's all toxic and chemical laden and biohazardous. It's all junk. It's all garbage. It gives you a myriad of diseases and illnesses. All of that garbage has been banned everywhere else in the world except America. But nonetheless, it's the same paradigm that they work under. This is what leaves you confused because you come into this world not knowing, and they tell you all of this lies. They tell you all of these lies. They just immediately get you from the get-go, from right off from Jump Street, square one. You are lied to, so you're heading in a direction that's false. You're going to be lost. You're going to always remain lost in life because you don't know any better. The people that you trusted lied to you. They gave you the wrong instructions and the wrong directions. And of course, you're going to be convinced that that is the truth through the power of suggestive influence, and you're going to head in that direction. And that's why you keep encountering the same things. That's why they say, oh, you're getting manifesting wrong. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that. No, it isn't. There's no such a thing. This is all trial and error. Let me put it to you this way. This is all trial and error. There's no such thing as getting it wrong. You're just working out what is right for you until you come across that point where you've actually formulated a system where you know, okay, I got it. This is flawless. This works for me. And this is what I'm going to stick with. Because if it isn't broken, I'm not going to fix it. If you feel that you need to modify it at some time because things change in life, that's cool. But at no time you should ever listen to anybody saying, well, if you're doing it wrong, this is the way it should be done. That's military dictatorship. That's like being in a freaking training camp and you getting these freaking drill sergeants telling you what to do. It's ridiculous. When it comes to spirit, there's no books, there's no manual, there's no instruction, there's no how-to. Just like parenting. When you become a parent, there's no book on how to be a parent. I mean, they try to write books. These people that think that they're authorities and professionals and we're experts in our field, and that's all garbage. They don't even know anything. It's all guesswork, and they're making it up as they go along just to sell books so they can make a lot of money because they know that people don't know any better and people can't think for themselves. So they bank on that. So I'm just letting you know, listen, just like anything in life, it doesn't even have to be the manifesting process. It could be anything. You create your own system and how you feel that that'll allow you to operate in an optimum peak efficiency, to your highest potential, whatever that is. Because what works for one will not work for another because it's not a one size fits all. And you're never wrong in the things you do in your life when it comes to how you approach life, as far as your relationship with the universe, with yourself, or with others. You have to just you basically have to make it up as you go along, and you have to take what works and you add it, and what doesn't you have to just let it go. It's like coming up to a buffet table. You see what you want, you put it on your plate. The rest of the stuff you're not interested, it stays behind, and then maybe at a later time you'll come and try it. If you don't like it, you won't try it again. It's just like that. It's a learning curve. You learn as you go, and this is no different. So when you hear somebody say, you're doing the manifesting process wrong, and I can show you how, and I can prove it. They're just lunatics. Just don't pay attention to them at all.